And that's why law of attraction often fails as well. Why? Because law of karma is also working. I personally also had the experience of having grudge. Lord Krishna, he broke my pride because I also had a pride that I am very forgiving. I can forgive anyone because somebody commits an error or a mistake or a blunder. Say, that's okay, Prabhu. No problem. I am also blunder master. I also do. No problem. I forgive you. So somewhere subtly I had the pride that Amogh Leela Das, you're so kind. You're so forgiving. So as soon as Krishna sees that there is a boil of pride in the devotee, and then he becomes very enthusiastic to crush that boil, to remove that boil, and relieve the devotee from that boil. So I had this pride in my heart that I forgive people. I forgive people very easily. But in my life, I never had the experience of betrayal. Nobody betrayed ever to me because I do not get attached to somebody to such an extent that somebody can betray me and then breaks my heart and all that. So betrayed thing, this episode of betraying was I never experienced. So somebody betrays me and then I forgive, that had never happened. Somebody commits a mistake, okay, done, okay, forgiven, okay, I forgive you. But betray thing was not there. And that's why there was no experience whether I can forgive somebody who betrays me or not. So I was betrayed by one of my friend. And I had grudge. Severe grudge, serious grudge. And not just one betrayal, another one was also there, parallelly happening. This person was trying to jeopardize my celibacy. Somehow conspiring against my celibacy. I was respecting him so much, but he was jeopardizing, he was endangering or jeopardizing my celibate life. This person was also betraying me. Another person also betrayed me by putting allegations against me. So I was devastated. If somebody else would have put an allegation or misunderstood me, I would have forgiven, chalo. But these two devotees, who were my great friends as well, because they betrayed me, one putting an allegation again and again on me, and at the same time having a pride that after my mother somebody knows me well, is this person. I go, wow, kya confidence hai. Wow. That the person who misunderstood me the most is you, and you also put false allegations on me again and again, misunderstood me, and you have this confidence that you understand me after my mother, you are the one, silver medal goes to you. Wow. So betrayal thing I could not tolerate, and I had the grudge. And all those days, although not just days, in fact months after months, almost like a year, it took me 1 year to forgive these two devotees. And that actually crushed my pride that I'm very forgiving. I could not forgive. And I had all kind of nasty thoughts in my heart for them, both of them. And then negative thoughts and all kind of foul words or negative things would come in my mind again and again, but I would ignore it. But again they would come. And that 1 year was the worst year of my sadhana. Because while chanting Hare Krishna, this thing was always there in my mind. This mind chatter is there, yeah? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Teri Tom. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare. And I would take 3.5 hours to chant 16 rounds. That which takes 2 hours would take 3.5 hours, 4 hours. Because at that time my mind was boiling and that chatter was there. So I prayed to our deities, like we have Rukmini Dwarka, these deities in Dwarka. I said, oh Lord, what am I doing? I'm chanting all of these 16 rounds, which I'm completing in 3.5 hours, 4 hours. But all 100% inattentive. Because I was listening to that chatter. Injustice, allegations, betrayal. Why? Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Ram, Ram. Hey, Hare, Hare. Teri char, Krishna. That was my condition. Pathetic condition. So I prayed to Rukmini Dwarka that, oh Lord, please help me. I'm in this quicksand of anguish, grudge. Please help me come out of this. And this was such a frustrating experience. Even I decided to quit. Said, enough, man. This life is just full of, staying here in Dwarka temple is so frustrating. I'm leaving. And I packed my bag and about to leave. And then I was thinking that, well, I'm leaving out of frustration because there is betrayal. But my spiritual master, he trusted me so much. Rukmi Dwarkadish, they have trusted me so much. So many devotees, they have trusted me so much. Breaking their heart. Why? Just because I want to entertain this grudge? Nah. So I took a U-turn and came back to the temple. I said, I'll fight against this grudge. I'll fight it. But by the grace of the Lord. So I prayed to Rukmi Dwarkadish. I said, oh Lord, please help me. Please help me come out of this. By your mercy, even impossible becomes possible. Difficult becomes easy. Dushkaram sukharam bhavet. So please help me come out of this. And at that time, my mind was so negative that only negative attributes of these two devotee friends of mine would come to me. So I deliberately, consciously started thinking of their good qualities. I deliberately, consciously started thinking of good memories with them. When I laughed with them, those good memories. When I contemplated, deliberately I was doing that. Deliberately I would do that. And when I was doing that, it really helped me. Krishna helped those who help themselves. When we try it desperately, consciously, prayerfully, Krishna really helps. And especially I would praise these two devotees in their absence. It was difficult. It was mechanical in the beginning. Yeah, they are good, but... Nahi, but hata de yaar. No but. No if, no but, only jap. So that phase, and before chanting, I would say, okay, now in this round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, I'll not have any kind of negative feeling for anyone. It would be just gratitude for everyone. And such person came in my life to crush my pride that I should now go level up. Like when we play video game, in video game when there is level up, so challenge is more, but one gets more weapons as well. So one is equipped more. Yeah, this happens. Similarly, in this journey of forgiving someone, the case was of betrayal, so this was like level up. So I took this challenge that no, Amogh Leela Das, I must go beyond this grudge. I will go. And now in this round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, I will not think about these two devotees in a negative way, even once. I will just focus on Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, mind, after chanting 16 rounds, we will think about these two devotees. But while chanting, I will not. Deliberately, consciously. I would do that. In the beginning, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. But I said, no, I will do this because more mercy is waiting there. If I am able to forgive these two devotees, more mercy is waiting for me. Of course, these two devotees, many times they also seek forgiveness because they knew that they did something wrong. So if I am not forgiving despite somebody is asking for forgiveness, that's so rude of me, so offensive of me now that I'm not forgiving. So that was this deliberate effort, this conscious effort, while chanting Hare Krishna attentively, loudly. In case if I'm not able to do that, I would go to Tulsi garden, which is next to our temple, and then loudly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Loud chanting, prayerful chanting. So that helped me come out of that. And then of course, later on now we are very good friends once again. But I had this grudge towards my friends. This was there. But when we try to go beyond this psychic obstacle which is there of grudge, lot of mercy is waiting for us. Lot of mercy is waiting. So by Krishna's mercy, I could do that. Forgiveness. I could forgive them. And that was such a good thing. But now, of course, so Krishna said, okay, now, are you ready? Well, Krishna, your tests are really hard, but yes, they purify. They purify. They take us to the next level. So somewhere, I was having this pride, and Krishna crushed this pride that I'm very forgiving. So today also, in case something happens, I pray to Krishna that, oh Krishna, please make me more kind-hearted towards everyone, that I should be able to forgive. Because forgiveness is a very magical thing, it is said. It cools the sting and it warms the heart. When the heart is not warm, relationships, they become cold. And the place of sting, that's burning. So it reverses the temperature. It cools the sting and it warms the heart. That is forgiveness. So I could experience this challenge within me when I fought against this grudge. A very, very relieving thing. But yes, it becomes an obstacle for the self. It is very, very discomforting for the self. It is poisoning for the relationship. And it makes the spiritual life stagnant, rotting to sometimes. Sometimes even spiritual life can take a U-turn. So that ways, in case we are having a grudge, especially we should not judge when we are having a grudge. And also one should also not speak when one is having grudge. Like they're saying, dare not speak when you are angry. Otherwise you will give the best speech in your life which you are going to regret. कि उस वक्त मुंह क्यों खोला है यार, क्यों खोला उस वक्त मुंह,